Now we're going to look at a way we can create an odd-shaped window opening. And we're going to do this out of a slab. The first thing we'll do is we'll double-click the slab tool. We've got a 1-inch slab. I'm going to click OK. And we've got our polygonal drawing method selected. So what we'll do is we'll start drawing here. We're going to create this window. We'll start at approximately 3 feet, and then we'll make some unusual arches. And so that makes for a very interesting window opening. Now what we'll do is we'll select that slab. Now what we'll do is we'll select this slab, and we will create a copy. We'll slide it over slightly and click the control button, then bring it back. Now we've got a copy of that slab right on top. I'll click on that node again, and here we'll go to offset all edges. "4" Now we'll select the larger slab, and with the slab tool selected, we'll press our space bar down, bring up our magic wand, click here. That'll place a hole in the larger slab. So now we have the frame and the glass insert. I want to make this frame, I want to make that a little thicker. We're going to make that 4 inches thick. Select OK. Now, and you'll see why later, what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-offset that glass, and we'll click here. And we'll bring it out to the edge of the frame. Now we're going to select that whole object. We're going to go into our 3D projection settings. On the side view, bring that up there to the top where we've got 180 degrees. Click OK. We're going to show the selection in 3D. We have a top view. Now I'm going to select that entire object. We'll go into File, Libraries and Objects, Save 3D Model As. We'll call that Working with Windows. Click Save. We're going to save that as a window with editable GDL script. Click Save. We'll go back to the first floor. And into the window tool. There's our window there. We'll click OK. We'll place it into the wall. And we'll take a look at this in 3D. One thing we forgot to do is we forgot to change the materials here. Let's go back to the floor plan. I'm going to select this slab again. First of all, we want that glass to be 1/4 inch, so we'll go 1/4. And we'll select glass. Again, we'll select the entire item. Press F5. See how that looks in 3D. Let's select that glass again and link the materials so it's glass all the way through. That looks much better. That's our glass window and frame. We're going to go back into our side view and bring this up to the top. Click OK. Select the entire object. Go into File, Libraries and Objects, Save 3D Model As. We'll replace working with Windows. Select Yes. Save it as a window, editable GDL script. Click Save. Go back to the first floor. Delete the old window. Double click on the window icon. We've already got working with Windows selected. Select OK. Replace that window. And we'll right click, bring up our context menu, go to Show Selection Marquee in 3D. Alright, now we've got our window in place, but the opening is square and it doesn't fit the window opening. So what we'll do is we'll go in here, we'll select that window, go to File, Libraries and Objects, Open Object. Then we're going to go down to 3D Script. Now what we want to do is we want to match this window frame to the glass, and that's why I brought the glass out to back out to the edge of the frame. Because if we try to match this window opening to the frame, what would happen is we'd have a hole that actually matched the frame and the wall would fill back in within the frame, and we don't want that. So we're going to match it to the glass, and if we scroll down through this GDL script, we'll see Seep Prism, and that's the window opening. And right here we're describing the pine, which is the frame. So we don't want that. We want to go down to the next C prism, which is the glass, and we're going to place our cursor before this first number, and we're going to highlight everything below it. All the way to the last number. And then we're going to go to our keyboard and we're going to click Control C for copy. Then we're going to come back up to right after our C prism. We're going to go down to the bottom of that, put our cursor there, click enter, and then click wall, and then type in wall hole. Space Control V. Now we've created a wall hole with the same instructions as the piece of glass. So we'll go up here to check script. It says the GDL script is OK, so we'll click OK, and then we'll close this, and then we'll click save. Now we'll go back to our first floor plan and we'll delete that old window, and we'll go into working with windows. There it is in the preview. It's been updated with the wall hole. We'll click OK. We'll place the window, and then we'll go down to show wall in 3D. And now we've got an odd shaped window in the frame and the correct wall opening.